You might come across such a question, and you are asked to calculate the oxidation number of sulfur in H2 H2SO4. Calculate the oxidation number of this S stands for sulfur in H2SO4. This one here. Now, the first thing I would want to draw out is that any number written here in any chemical equation, any in any chemical formula, like this 2 down here, is called the number of atom. Never forget. While this 4 here is called the number of atom. Now this S in between them doesn't have any number here, down here, but there's an invisible 1 there. So that's why it's not written, because it's just 1. So the next, in order to solve for this, note also we do not have a charge. We just have H2SO4. They didn't give us H2SO4 minus. So I'm going to show you. They didn't say H2SO4 minus. You get? So note, minus, a minus is not existing. So I'm just going to remove it now, and we'll go back and solve. So just H2SO4. It means that the oxidation number of the entire chemical formula equals 0. So I'm just going to go straight up. So ox number solution. The oxidation number H2SO4 equals 0, right? And next, we need to know the oxidation number of hydrogen. Please note, the oxidation number of hydrogen, whenever you have hydrogen with compounds such as non-metal, is always +1. So I'll take that down. Ox number of hydrogen is written as H2. That's hydrogen gas, is actually +1. That's the valency of the oxidation state. And also the one for oxygen is a common one. Ox number of O2, oxygen, is actually -2, right? Yeah, -2. And we are asked to calculate for the oxidation number of sulfur, the S. So we'll say oxy number of S, which is sulfur, is not known. We'll put a question mark there, and would say, let's call that X. Let's call it X. And so next we'll go straight into calculating, creating a mathematical equation to solve it. So from H2SO4, the H would write out our H, and would say the number of atom, which is, do not forget I said number of atom is this number down here, right? This 4 is number of atom of oxygen. This 2 is the number of atom of hydrogen. While sulfur has a number of atom here, but it's not written, but it is 1. It's right where the cursor is now. This place, invisible 1, is here. So let's go back and continue. So I would rewrite the number of atom of hydrogen first, 2, and I would open bracket. What's the oxidation number of hydrogen? The oxidation number of hydrogen from here was given to be +1. So I'm going to write this +1 inside the bracket, and I'll close the bracket. So watch me. So say +1, close bracket, and I'll say plus. Then next is for our sulfur. Because according to the equation, first you deal with hydrogen, next you deal with sulfur. So for our sulfur, that's what we are supposed to solve for. We are not given. And so the oxidation number of sulfur is just X, right? Here's it, X. So I'm going to write X in the bracket, but what's the number of atom of sulfur? Even right here, the number of atom of sulfur is 1, invisible 1. I've talked about it already. So here's how you are going to write that. You'd say 1, open bracket, X, close bracket. Now, we'll continue and we'll say plus. What's the number of atom of oxygen? After sulfur, the next element is oxygen. So we have 4 atoms of oxygen. So I'm just going to write the 4 first, and I'll write and I'll open a bracket and I'll write the oxidation number of oxygen, which is this here minus 2. I'll write it in the bracket. So watch me. So we'll say 4 open bracket minus 2 close bracket. And now we've been able to establish a mathematical sentence rather. So we'll say, we'll open our bracket, we'll say 2 times plus 1, you get 2, plus 1 times X is X, and next plus 4 times minus 2. Here's it, this plus 4 times minus 2 in the bracket here. You punch your calculator, you would arrive at minus 8 minus 8. We arrive at minus 8. Now everything here would equate, sorry, forgive me, we're supposed to equate everything to 0 here. So everything here becomes equal to 0. And I could also remove this equal to sign here, and I would replace it with just a dash, an arrow. And what will happen next is we'll isolate X. By isolating X is that we'll carry every other thing that is not X or an alphabet to the other side of the equal to sign. So here's what I'm about to do now. Here's what I'm about to do. I would carry these 2. I'll come and write it on this other side of the equal to. Then I would also carry this 8. Notice you have minus 8 here. I would also come and write it on this other side of the equal to sign. Then I will leave my X on this side that it is now. So watch me demonstrate it for you. X equal to, first I'll carry 2. We'll now have, if 2 cross, whenever a plus is a, whenever a number, when every number, first I would like to state this, every number standing alone without a minus sign at the front has an invisible plus sign in front of it. So if I carry this 2 to the other side of the equal to, if I carry this 2 to the other side of the equal to, is going to be minus, it will change to minus 2. Then when I carry the minus 8, it's going to change to plus 8. So that's how I'm going to write them. So minus 2 plus 8. There will be no need to write your 0 again. And so I'd like to take this up a little bit. We'll have X equal to minus 2 plus 8. If you punch your calculator, minus 2 plus 8, you are going to be having plus 6. And so the oxidation number, so I'd like to write it. So therefore, ox number of sulfur in H2SO4 equals plus 6, and this is our final answer. Now, if you like, after watching this video, if you like to solve similar questions as this, click on the link in the description box and you'll be redirected back to WhatsApp, where questions will be made available for you, and also you will interface with a real life person. You win. Just believe.